Guys, right now it's hot, really hot. It's like 4 p.m. and I'm kind of sick. I have a 15-minute run to do today, and I gotta go work out. I took my creatine already, and then I'm taking a GU now, and I'm heading to the gym. Pray for me. Hopefully I'll be able to record. But it's 4 p.m. There's probably a whole bunch of kids there. I didn't wake up this morning till like 9:30. I was so tired. And then I've been having a lot of trouble actually going to sleep. So, anyway, the flavor of the day is lemonade. It ain't that bad. But yeah, I got sick. Today's Friday. I don't feel too good. But yesterday I took the day off because I wasn't feeling good. Today's the day. Gotta lock in. So I apologize for my voice in advance because I'm a bit congested, but here's me in the locker room, you know, just doing my thug thizzle. I got to the gym, I stretched a little bit. To be honest, I didn't like stretch a whole lot, and I need to do better at my stretching, but listen, I was just like, let me get this workout done. The main thing that I wanted to do was be able to show up, get to the gym, and get out of there. So yeah, here I started with 25s. Always use the clip. My 25s started to fall off, but I always start with 25s, and then after that I eventually add a 10, and then I add a 5, and I do 4 sets, and I go in between whether or not I want to do the 4th set with the 10s, or if I want to do them with the 5s. This time I did it with the 5s. Here is the pull downs, the lat pull downs. This is something that I am also incorporating almost like as an everyday thing because I really want my arms to get toned. And I finally learned what the name of this machine is. It's the leg press, which I knew the name leg press, but I thought that it was a different machine that was called the leg press. So now I have to go back and review what the actual names are. Here, I'm actually, I don't even remember the name, but where you like squeeze your legs together. This was real pain. You can't even see the machine, but just know it was. And here I did some arm workouts. I noticed that I feel more sore when I'm using like free weights. I will say that I have not been doing my best on adding more weight. I started out with 15s, and here I am with 17s. But I'm just slowly progressing with the weight as long as I'm getting it done. Okay, so I just got out of the gym. I'm about to head back into my car, go home, and I'm gonna have to run 15 minutes. And then I'll be done with my workout. I'll meet you guys in the car. Okay, so I'm on my way to go and run. It's only like 5:30ish right now, and it didn't take me long at all. This is my encouragement to y'all, like, if you need to get to the gym, one of the reasons why for the longest, like 2 years, I didn't have a gym membership is because I hated the whole get up and going to the gym. Running is just so much easier for me because all I have to do is grab clothes and not worry about how I look and just like throw whatever I have on and then throw some shoes on and go outside and run. And so like it doesn't have to be a whole ordeal. But a couple of things that I've learned is that one, like if you want to make time for something and you really are dedicated to it, you'll make the time for it. So now going to the gym for me doesn't feel like a whole ordeal or like I'm having to get up and go and all this other stuff because realized like I've developed a wanting to go, and not necessarily a wanting for the gym, but a wanting to like commit to my goals. So I'm now seeing that like I'm making time for it, but I'm like, I have the time that I can make for it, because it's like the idea that, oh, I don't really have time to go to the gym. Yes, you do. You have time to like watch videos on Netflix and like watch videos on YouTube and scroll through TikTok and scroll through Instagram and like talk with your friends. So like I do have time and you have time. You just have to want to dedicate that time to something that you want to, that you say that you're going to do. The other thing is that I've realized too is that the gym does not have to be that big of a deal. It is not that big of a deal. Like, and when you start, the language that you use is important. Like the language that you use to yourself when talking about the things that you want to do. If I'm telling myself the gym is too much for me, it's too much, like I can't, it's just I don't have time, I don't have this, then like when it's time for me to get up and go to the gym, it's gonna feel like too much. That's exactly what happened. And so now it's I'm just like not making it that big of a deal, and then also doing what works for me in the sense of I'm not going to spend 2 hours at the gym. I think that that's absolutely ridiculous. Like, I know what you could be doing in the gym for 2 hours, but I'm just not doing that anymore. I'm not doing 10,000 workouts. I'm not doing that. Maybe I'll get to a point where I am going to do that. But for right now, I'm just like, if I just kind of say, it's not a big deal, it's not a big deal, it's not a big deal, and then I go to the gym and I actually like follow through with that, like follow through with the fact that I said it's not that big of a deal, then it's not. And kind of going back to what I said in my last video of just like, just doing what works best for you. Everybody like is, you might see people, I go into the gym and I see people that are there before me, and I get out before them, right? And I don't know how long they've been in there, but I come out sweating, and I come out and I'm like, hey, I see some results. Another thing that I want to say, so I've been saying that like since I've been going to the gym, one of the main things I keep doing is squats. And another thing that I've added for like a constant are like triceps, like the pull down machine. I've been doing that as well. And that is something that I think is going to be a constant for me. So now I'm going to go and I'm going to run, and it's only 15 minutes, so we're gonna knock this out. I got my Crocs on though, so I'm gonna go in the house and put on some tennis shoes. So if you're wondering like what's my goal here for like running, last year I did the Nike running app half marathon training plan, and I really want to like do a half marathon. I'd love to maybe be able to do a marathon, and I actually really like running, but I'm only on week 4 of the training plan right now, and I've been taking some days off, especially like with getting sick and like traveling and stuff like that, but I'm like starting up again. And yeah, also, what do you guys use to what do you guys listen to when you're running? I listen to music, but sometimes like music, I get tired of it, so I end up listening to like podcasts. And there's the Marathon Training Program podcast. It's a husband and his wife.
You're just about 4 minutes.
On the Nike Run app, I use the guided run, which basically it talks to you and tells you like what to do, how to run. It like tells you what pace you need to be at and stuff. I like it a lot because it's like having a coach. So if you are looking for a plan, I recommend that one. How do y'all feel about whatchamacallit, ice baths? I'm thinking about buying one off of Amazon and finding a way, like I think it would be better than getting just like a trash can bucket, because it can keep it insulated, and then doing like freezing like big Ziploc bags of ice maybe, and doing it once a week, because like this week for instance I have an 8-mile run and I just ran 6 miles, so I need to like recover, and like stretching and all that, like that's great, but that's not like enough, so yeah, let me know what y'all think. Guys, so one thing that gets me is when like on the Nike Run app, sometimes you'll do distance runs and sometimes you'll do timed runs, and sometimes I'll be doing a distance run and I'll like be trying to be lazy, and then I realize like, oh, the clock is not going to stop Like, I actually have to put in all of the work. I have to run all of the miles, I have to do all of that, because it's not like it's a 2-hour run and whatever you get done in the 2 hours, you're done. It's like, no, you can decide if you wanted to make it a 2-hour run or if you want to make it a 1 hour and a half run, but you have to like do all of the work. So that's something that's really challenging me, of like being like, okay, like today I'm like slacking and running slow and all that because it's a 15-minute timed run and it's a recovery run. But like, if I can't use that same amount of like effort and energy when it comes to me running like actual miles, because then I'm out there and I'm being lazy, and it's like the workout is not going to be done until I finish the mile. All right, guys, so I am done with my workout today. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in my next video. Toujours changer, pas pressé, et now plus tard.